TUM has the task within the project to develop an energy management system that enables the prosumers within the communities to take part in local electricity markets. And this is a very, very complex task because it involves a lot of control of many assets and also a continuous bidding process on these markets. So that's something that the prosumers cannot, like the people behind the prosumers cannot play themselves, do themselves. So it requires a lot of automation. And the intelligent part is basically predicting all the energy flows, like for instance, how much solar energy will be produced in the future, what the load is going to be, and so on. And then also optimize these energy flows and do the optimal bidding so that certain objectives are achieved. So for instance, minimizing the energy cost for the prosumers, or maybe to use as much green energy as possible. The EMS is basically the interface between the prosumers and their local electricity markets. So that is basically what it does with respect to interoperability. So it makes these two spheres interoperable. So that is achieved by defining appropriate interfaces. So on the asset side, for instance, how do we interface system-wise with a battery? How do we interface with a solar PV inverter and so on? There's certain standards for this that are going to be used in the project. On the other side, there's interfaces to the markets. So what is the format of a bid that is submitted to the local electricity markets? And this is basically what we're doing in the project, right? So we have some partners on board that deal with this subject, that have been dealing with this local electricity markets subject for a longer time, and we're defining such formats within the project. The validation will take place in two steps. First step would be that we develop digital twins of the pilot sites that take part in the project. So we have 4 pilot sites with existing energy communities and existing prosumers with all their assets. We are first going to model these pilot sites using historical data, but also basically fixed information about the assets that are available and the people who are living in the communities. Then the second step will be actually testing the developed software at the pilot sites during the test phase. So we're really doing live tests while the community is active, we'll see how that works with the markets. And overall, the project impact that I see is that in the end we'll have demonstrated that such a thing can really work. That the EMS is generating bits that are useful to reach the prosumer goals, and that the markets actually work smoothly in such a context. All the software that we develop will be open source, so we hope that after the project this software will be commercialized and will have a big impact for the future energy system.